Hello, dear friend. Welcome to Unacademy Gate MEPIXC. This is Aprup Rao, and you are watching Concept in Minutes. And in today's lecture, we are going to talk about elastic constants. What are elastic constants? What is the significance of elastic constants? You all might have heard of this term in strength of materials. Strength of materials में आपने elastic constants के बारे में सुना भी होगा, शायद पढ़ा भी होगा. But do you really understand the significance of elastic constant, the importance of elastic constant, and where exactly do they fit in our analysis? So beta, in this video we are going to talk about all of that. We are going to talk about whatever you need to learn about elastic constants. If you are watching me for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Aprup Rao, All India rank 320 in Gate Mechanical in my first attempt. MTech from IIT Kharagpur, and my specialization was Mechanical Systems Design. In my final year of MTech, I was recruited by Mahindra & Mahindra. I was placed at Mahindra Research Valley, where I worked in the field of design of cars. I was a part of some really cool and interesting projects like KUV and TUV. Then I decided to quit my job and I started teaching. So I've been teaching for more than 6 years now, and I teach subjects related to design, SOM, MD, EM and TOM. Now let's talk about elastic constants. What are elastic constants? So elastic constants are material properties. It means the values of elastic constants for different materials are fixed. Let's say there is an elastic constant and the value of that for steel is 100 gigapascal. So it is a fixed value. For every component made of steel, that elastic constant will remain same, 100 gigapascal. So elastic constants are material properties. Now why do we need elastic constants? What is the work of it? What is the application? So elastic constants are the relation between stress and strain. Elastic constants kya hai? They are the relation between the stress and the strain. See, every type of stress is related to some type of strain, and that bridge, that relation is given by elastic constant. Okay, you might have heard about a Hooke's law, right? Stress is proportional to strain. There are different types of stresses and different types of strains, but you can give this generalized equation: stress is proportional to strain. So if I remove this proportionality sign, अगर मैं इस proportionality sign को remove करूं, let's say मैं ऐसा लिख रहा हूं, stress is proportional to strain. ठीक है, कहां से लिख रहा हूं? Hooke's law. This is Hooke's law. Okay, I am not considering any particular stress or strain. I am generally writing stress is proportional to strain. Now if I remove the proportionality sign, there will be some constant here. That constant is elastic constant. So I can write stress is elastic constant multiplied by strain. So this is the significance of elastic constant. ये elastic constant का significance है. अब वैसे तो it is stress equals to elastic constant into strain. So you might be thinking that elastic constants are used to calculate stress, but no, it is the other way around. Elastic constants are used to calculate the strain. Stress can be calculated by load and geometry. You don't need any material property for the calculation of stress. For example, एक example मैं आपको देता हूं. Okay, let's say we have these two bars. Okay, let's say we have these two bars. The length and area of both the bar are same, and they are subjected to same amount of force, but one is made of steel and one is made of aluminum. Now if you calculate the stress in both these bars, it will be same. Sigma equals to P by A, sigma equals to P by A. P and A both are same in both cases, so stress will remain same. So stress does not depend upon material property. Understand this fact, remember this fact, note down this fact somewhere, because it is a very important fact that stress is independent of material. It depends upon two things, the load and the geometry. Geometry means shape and size, okay? So stress does not depend upon material. Then which quantity depends upon material? Strain depends upon material. So elastic constants, which are material properties, are useful in calculating the strain. So beta, here how much strain will be developed in these two, that will depend upon their elastic constants. Stress, they are independent of elastic constant, उनका वैल्यू इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट पे डिपेंड नहीं करता, तो स्ट्रेस तो मुझे दोनों का मिल गया. अब स्ट्रेन निकालना है तो आपको क्या चाहिए रहेगा, देन यू विल नीड इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट. ओके, सो बेटा इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट्स आर द मटेरियल प्रॉपर्टीज विच आर रिक्वायर्ड इन द कैलकुलेशन ऑफ स्ट्रेन, नॉट स्ट्रेस. I hope this is clear to everyone that strain depends upon elastic constants, not stress. Okay, now there are different types of strains, so there are different types of elastic constant. अलग अलग type के strains है बेटा, longitudinal strain, lateral strain, volumetric strain, shear strain. So there are different types of elastic constants. So how many elastic constants are there? There are 4 elastic constants: modulus of elasticity, modulus of rigidity, bulk modulus and Poisson's ratio. For each type of strain, एक एक टाइप के स्ट्रेन के लिए एक एक टाइप का इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट है, यानी कि लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल स्ट्रेन एक पे डिपेंड करता है, लैटरल स्ट्रेन एक पे डिपेंड करता है, शियर स्ट्रेन एक पे डिपेंड करता है, वॉल्यूमेट्रिक स्ट्रेन एक पे डिपेंड करता है. सो वी हैव 4 टाइप्स ऑफ स्ट्रेन, वी हैव 4 टाइप्स ऑफ इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट्स. So one by one, let's see what are these elastic constants. So the first one is modulus of elasticity, also known as Young's modulus, which is denoted by E. So it is the ratio of normal stress and normal strain. Let's say we have a specimen subjected to normal stress and there is some normal strain. So Young's modulus E will be given by sigma divided by epsilon, or you can say epsilon will be equals to sigma by E. Now which epsilon will be this? This will be the longitudinal strain. ये कौन सा strain है? Longitudinal strain. तो longitudinal strain depends on elastic constant. Which elastic constant? Young's modulus. जितना ज्यादा Young's modulus उतना कम not longitudinal strain. Okay, longitudinal strain is inversely proportional to elastic constant, sorry, Young's modulus. E of steel is around 200 gigapascal. जो स्टील का यंग्स मॉड्यूलस होता है वो लगभग 200 गीगापास्कल के आसपास होता है. ओके, सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट इलास्टिक कांस्टेंट. द सेकंड वन इज modulus of rigidity or shear modulus. So let's say we have a specimen which is subjected to shear stress. So there will be shear strain. So G will be equals to the ratio of shear stress and shear strain. Now you can understand which strain depends upon this. Obviously shear strain depends upon modulus of rigidity. It is inversely proportional to modulus of rigidity. Gamma is inversely proportional to modulus of rigidity. If modulus of rigidity increases, gamma decreases. Okay, the third elastic constant is bulk modulus. Now what is bulk modulus? It is the ratio of hydrostatic stress and volumetric strain. Now what do we mean by hydrostatic stress? Let's say a machine element is subjected to equal normal stresses in all 3 directions. तीनों डायरेक्शन में equal normal stress लग रहा है, so this is hydrostatic stress. So in this case the ratio of normal stress and volumetric strain will be equal to bulk modulus, which is denoted by K. So beta, Young's modulus, modulus of rigidity and bulk modulus. But there is another elastic constant which is slightly different than these three, which is Poisson's ratio. Okay. Now Poisson's ratio is denoted either by nu or by 1 by m, where m is known as Poisson's number. M को हम बोलते हैं Poisson's number. So some authors use nu, some authors use 1 by m. Now what is Poisson's ratio? Understand, it is the ratio of magnitude of lateral strain and longitudinal strain. Let's say we have a machine element which is subjected to an axial load. So under this axial load, what is going to happen? The length will increase and the diameter will decrease, right? Length will increase and the diameter will decrease. So there will be longitudinal strain, there will be lateral strain. Poisson's ratio is the ratio of longitudinal and lateral strain. Nu is given by minus of epsilon lateral by epsilon longitudinal. Now understand why we are using negative sign. We are using negative sign because lateral strain and longitudinal strain are opposite. If length is increasing, diameter is decreasing. Okay? So that's why negative sign is used. Okay? So it will be like this. Lateral strain will be delta D by D and longitudinal strain will be delta L by L. Now understand, if delta L is positive, delta D will be negative. So negative and negative will become positive. So you are going to get positive Poisson's ratio. Okay? A Poisson's ratio for isotropic material. Isotropic material means material for which material properties do not depend upon direction. In every direction, material properties are same. So for those types of material, mu ranges from 0 to 0.5. Okay. म्यू की वैल्यू जो है आइसोट्रॉपिक मटेरियल के लिए 0 से 0.5 के बीच में होती है. न्यू फॉर कॉर्क इज इक्वल्स टू 0. न्यू फॉर रबर इज इक्वल्स टू 0.5. ठीक है, तो ये वैल्यूज आपको याद रखनी है. ओके, पॉइजन्स रेशियो फॉर आइसोट्रॉपिक मटेरियल रेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 to 0.5. Cork is a material for which Poisson's ratio is 0 and for rubber it is 0.5. Okay, minimum and maximum. Okay, so these are the four elastic constant. Longitudinal strain depends upon modulus of elasticity. Shear strain depends upon modulus of rigidity. Volumetric strain depends upon bulk modulus and lateral strain depends upon Poisson's ratio. Okay, so I hope it is clear to everyone. Now for isotropic material के लिए there are two relations between elastic constants. Isotropic material के लिए there are two relations between elastic constant. One is E equals to 2G 1 plus mu and second one is E equals to 3K 1 minus 2 nu. These two are very important relations between elastic constants. Why they are important? Understand, if we have two relations between E, nu, G and K, अगर मेरे पास दो relation है elastic constant के बीच में, then we don't need to find all the four elastic constant for any isotropic material. किसी भी isotropic material के लिए मेरे को चारों निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है. Why? Even if I know any two, let's say I know E and I know nu, I can find G and K using these two relations for isotropic material. ठीक है, isotropic material अगर कोई है और मुझे उसका E और nu पता है तो मैं उसका G और K इन दोनों relations को यूज करके निकाल सकता हूं बड़ी आसानी से. So this is the significance of these two relations. Now beta, there will be a theory question or a numerical based on this in a lot of exams. अलग अलग एग्जाम में या तो इसके ऊपर कोई थ्योरी क्वेश्चन पूछ देता है या तो कोई न्यूमेरिकल पूछ देता है, ठीक है। तो आपको डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एग्जाम्स में इस टॉपिक के ऊपर बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस देखने को मिलेंगे। ओके, यू विल सी अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस इन डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एग्जाम्स बेस्ड ऑन दीज टू रिलेशंस। सो दीज टू रिलेशंस आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू रिमेंबर। E equals to 2g 1 plus nu, E equals to 3k 1 minus 2 nu। नाउ इन दोनों को जोड़ के आप बहुत सारे अलग अलग रिलेशंस निकाल सकते हो, but these two are the ones which you need to remember. Okay, so this is all about elastic constants. If you want to know more about elastic constants, if you want to solve problems on these elastic constants, then beta you need to watch my free lectures of strength of materials and download the notes of those lectures. I have taken free lectures of strength of materials, machine design, engineering mechanics, theory of machines, vibration, and you can watch all those free lectures and you can download the notes of those lectures by opening this one link, tinyurl.com/approve10। आप बस ये एक लिंक खोल लीजिए और आपको मेरी सारी फ्री क्लासेस के लिंक्स मिल जाएंगे और उनके पीडीएफ नोट्स भी मिल जाएंगे। Just go to this, type tinyurl.com/approve10 in your address bar in any web browser, enter, you will find this page, you will find ebooks, you will find these Excel sheets. In Excel sheets mein you can see one by one, you will find all my lectures, you will find the links of classes, links of PDF, okay। And if you want to know more about my upcoming lectures, अगर आपको मेरे आगे आने वाले lectures के बारे में जानना है, just go to Telegram app and search Approve10 and join this Telegram channel. If you are in this Telegram channel, you are going to get regular updates of all my classes, okay। And if you want to study with me and with the top educators of India, then take Unacademy Plus subscription। अगर आपको इंडिया के टॉप एजुकेटर्स के साथ पूरे स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्स में पढ़ना है, Unacademy Plus का सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लो। What you are going to get on Unacademy Plus? You are going to get on-time classes, daily assignments, weekly quizzes, online test series, classroom-like environment, doubt clearing session, question banks, personal guidance, notes, a lot of things which are not possible on YouTube. They will be provided on Unacademy Plus. And if you look at our ranks in GATE 2021, you will realize the power of Unacademy। अगर आप GATE 2021 के हमारे रिजल्ट देख लें, टॉप रैंकर्स देख लें, तो आपको समझ में आएगा Unacademy की पावर क्या है। तो Unacademy Plus आज ही सब्सक्राइब करें। You can take 1 year, 1.5 year or 2 year subscription and you can use this code approve10 in order to get 10% off। आप ये कोड यूज कर सकते हैं 10% ऑफ के लिए। And if you are using this referral code, means you are being referred to Unacademy by me, so you will be my responsibility, I will be your guide, I will be your mentor, I will guide you throughout your preparation, okay। You can pay this fee in EMI also, आप इस fee को EMI पे पे कर सकते हैं, okay। You can take Unacademy Iconic subscription too। Unacademy Iconic subscription provides you a personal coach who will make your entire schedule, who will make test analysis, who will provide study material. So he will be your personal guide, your personal coach. So if you want that, take Unacademy Iconic subscription for 1 year or 2 years. Before leaving, don't forget to hit the like button, share the link and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any idea on which I can make concepts in minutes videos, then do let me know in the comments। अगर आपके मन में कोई ऐसा टॉपिक है जिसके ऊपर इस टाइप का कोई वीडियो बन सकता है तो मुझे कमेंट्स करके जरूर बताएं। Thank you so much guys, I will see you in some other video. Till then, bye bye, take care।